Hey guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Ultimate Comics Spider-Man issue 26. Before I start talking about this issue, just want to give you guys a couple updates. First update is I have 2 exclusive comics for Comic Uno episode 11, which are the Green Team issue 4, the Trillionaires, I think it's called, yeah, the Teen Trillionaires, FF issue 11. So if you want to go check out those reviews and every comic I read this week in one show reviewed, go check out Comic Uno episode 11. Also in Comic Uno episode 11, I will be announcing what comics I'll be picking up for Villains Month. So that'll be in the beginning of the episode. So if you want to go check that out, find out what my pull list is for next week, which is going to be a very different pull list because it is Villains Month and a lot of different Marvel titles are coming out also. Then go check out Comic Uno episode 11. Also, I have another video that I want you guys to check out. It's my voting video for my 3,000 subscribers, and I want you guys to vote for a TV show and or comic book. You guys could vote for one TV episode and one comic book and put that in the raffle, and once I do pick out from the raffle which is the TV show and comic book I review, I will review that when I get 3,000 subs. So please vote for your TV show or comic book. Go to the video. Would love to get as many votes as possible. But let's talk about Ultimate Comics Spider-Man issue 26. Cool cover, you know, pretty, I guess, generic, but I like the little people on the back doing some cool, I guess, everyday things. The old grandma having her cane out the window, a flower pot falling out, you know, these all, I guess, everyday things that are kind of funny if you look at the details in the background. But cool cover. Let's see if I like story, though. I also love this. I guess this could be a variant cover that they have, but they have like the Amazing Fantasy issue 14, which is Spider-Man's first appearance, and they have Bombshell here. I thought that was kind of cool. Again, I guess that's more of a, variant cover. I don't know why exactly they did it, but I guess that's kind of cool. But what happened in the story? We learn more about Bombshell, which is kind of an interesting story. We learn 15 years in the past about this older Bombshell. She was in jail, and Roxxon said, oh, you know, we could get you out of jail. Just come with us. We'll experiment on you. So she ends up becoming Bombshell. She has the powers of being a bomb. But she's not the actual Bombshell that we know. The actual Bombshell we know is her daughter. And how does she get those powers? We find out in this issue, a little bit of a spoiler alert, so if you haven't read the issue, I don't know if you would want this to be spoiled. But we find out that she was pregnant with Bombshell at the time, and that's how they both have the same powers. We don't know exactly why they're not close or anything, but it seems like they're not close anymore. And I'm hoping that we indulge into their relationship a little bit more in future issues, but they're not close. And it seems like Bombshell, present Bombshell, is dealing with these powers and being a villain, but does she totally want to be a villain? I guess we'll discover that as issues go on. We also get a little bit of Cloak and Dagger here, and Roxxon being worried that they're gone, but not a lot with them, a little fillerish with them. You know, just making us remember about Cloak and Dagger. But again, it's more of the Bombshell issue, learning a little bit more about her. And then Spider-Man and Jessica Drew, they go to find Bombshell and, I guess, help Bombshell and learn a little bit more about Bombshell. And then Taskmaster works for Roxxon and wants to get Bombshell. So we get the Taskmaster of the Ultimate Universe, which was kind of fun. And it seems like they made Bombshell, Jessica Drew, and Miles unconscious. So we will see what happens with that. I don't know if they show the next cover really doesn't tell you what's going to happen next. But I thought this was a really good issue. You know, it was actually one of my favorites this week. I really enjoyed how they told Bombshell's story, and really making a character, again, I was not interested in making this character interesting again, having a really cool origin story, a different origin story. There are some things I didn't love about this issue, but really minor things. Again, Cloak and Dagger wasn't quite used in this issue, but it was still a really good issue. The art was really good. I really enjoyed Bombshell here. If you're looking more for Miles, Miles wasn't quite used, but I think the cliffhanger is going to show them going to Roxxon, which is obviously going to be a big event. They were captured by Taskmaster. But it was a very solid issue. Again, it wasn't the best issue I've read all Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, but it was a really good origin story here, making me interested of a character I didn't care about, and making us dig a little deeper of Roxxon. Also, the art was perfect, pretty much, except for the past flashbacks. I thought they were very, sketchy and dark. I'm not a big fan of dark art. And here's the example of that dark art here. I think it works with the bomb situation here, but there's other pages with the past that didn't quite work. Like over here, it was very sketchy when she's running away. So it's very dark, and I didn't love that art. I usually like the brighter art, and that's something I liked about Ultimate Comics Spider-Man, but for the flashbacks, they used that darker tone that didn't really fit that well, and it was a little sketchy because of that. And I don't even think she had a face in one issue, or one page of this. If I could show you guys that and find that, she didn't have a face at all. Yep, over here, it looked like a stick figure. So, that's a little bit of a complaint, but I still really enjoyed this issue. Again, just little tidbits here and there that didn't make it a perfect issue, but it's still a really enjoyable issue, and if you want to learn more about a character you didn't care about before and actually care about them, read this issue. It's very good. So, I give it 4 stars. I really did enjoy it. Very solid 4 stars, almost 4.5, but again, there's just little tidbits here and there that weren't perfect, but really enjoyed this issue. Solid issue. Very solid. Again, almost 4.5, but I do give this 4 stars. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is Comic Uno, and guys, I hope you guys enjoyed. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rand Situations. And don't forget to like me on Facebook. See you guys.